Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Sonia and Kite's YouTube channel, where we cover topics about the grappling lifestyle and fitness performance. My name is Camilo, and I'm your favorite source for grappling tips and a healthy lifestyle. Let's dive in. Today I want to address the question, should I be starting or picking up BJJ or any other martial arts in my 30s? I started my grappling journey back in 2012, and I was 27 back then. After getting super hyped up after watching Yip Man, the Kung Fu movie, I really started looking for gyms to train Kung Fu. But down here in South Florida, I couldn't find any. So I ended up finding a really interesting gym that I had no clue it existed before. Little did I know that the gym that I decided to go and try out was Pablo Popovich Dojo back then in 2012. So you can imagine that my first class, my first trial, I was kind of like food in the middle of a room packed with beasts. Yeah, that was survival mode. And you might be wondering now, okay, so how is that helping me to make a determination? Well, the main reason for me back then was that after I left that training session, I remember so much, I got into my car, I closed the door, and then I grasped and I was holding the wheel with my hands, and I started feeling my arms shake nonstop. And it was a feeling that I've never felt before in my life. It was an experience as if I needed to get better at something. And then I had that urge to really come back the next day and do better, to see how much my body could withstand. And that was kind of like the first time, kind of like in my life, that I felt the need to like really get super good at something. And that inspired my first fire that allowed me to start this journey of martial arts, in this case, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That first step meant to me an initial step of self-discovery and also an opportunity to really find mastery at something. So what I would say to you now, if you're thinking about going or even picking up training after a few years, think about that opportunity that you have in front of you to start a journey where you can really get better and also find mastery and become really good at a specific skill. So why should anyone after 30 pick up a martial art and stick to it? Well, one of the most important benefits is that it provides health benefits. And as you go to class every single day, you're gonna be forced to exercise and to move and also to gain strength as you go through the different techniques. For example, if someone is pinning you, right, and they have top control over you, you have to, in a way, exert physical force, physical effort, and skill in order to get out of that position. Well, as you start doing that every single time that you go, you're eventually naturally going to get better physically, and your health is going to improve just by doing that. In addition, if you train in the evenings, you're going to be able to develop better sleep at night. For example, after coming back from a evening training, you feel tired, your body's tired, you get home, then you have a meal, you take a shower. Then the next thing that you could do is you could read a little bit and start shutting down. And as soon as you go to sleep that evening, you're really gonna sleep. And your body's gonna thank you for it, because next day you're gonna be feeling much recovered, mentally more aware of everything. And little by little, as you start doing this practice of going to bed after training, you're gonna get better essentially in so many areas of your life as well, including my next item that I think it's very important, which is your mental health. I can really tell you that my mental health has improved tremendously after picking up Jiu-Jitsu. Eventually, as I kept going, I noticed that it became an outlet where I could just let stress go out. And also having all that anxiousness throughout the day, as soon as I entered the dojo and I stepped on the mats, all of those worries that I had, all of that burden that I carried from work life or personal matters suddenly left. I was totally in a moment where I was enjoying the present, and I still do to this day. Whenever I go and train, it's that unique moment where I am present in the moment and I'm learning a new technique and trying to get better at it, try to be more fluid with my movements. And in a way, it is a sort of therapy that has helped me throughout all these years to be able to cope with different things in life. So the mental area is a very big reason for anyone to pick up and try a new martial arts or any practice in terms of grappling arts. Lastly, another big reason to start training is because there is a strong sense of community. And in fact, grappling arts in general is a sort of practice that requires at least 2 people in order to be able to train properly. So whenever you go and train, you will always find someone else. That is unless you're a professor and it's your first class and no one shows up. But nonetheless, this is not the case for you. You will always be able to find someone else, be able to develop friendships, and you never know who you might be there. You can eventually, in some cases, even find the love of your life. So, I mean, in general, I've been able to make so many good friends. Whenever I travel, I'm able to go and step on new gyms, get to know amazing people and world-class athletes of the sport. So I would say that one of the most enriching experiences that Jiu-Jitsu has been able to give me is the opportunity to enjoy and be part of an amazing community of people that are determined to self-growth, in self-discovery, and honestly just getting better. And there's a lot of people that are on the same situation as you are, where you have a full-time job, you have a life going on with kids, with family, and all those things, that by just knowing that there's other people in that same situation, you can both and all together grow stronger and help each other achieve greater goals in the daily practice of this beautiful art. As you embark in this beautiful journey, I want to make sure I remind you to please subscribe and give a like on this video. Most importantly, I'm dropping some details in the description so that you can sign up to my newsletter and also follow our Facebook group about injury prevention and recovery in grappling arts. I want to make sure that you can also check out our store online, and as soon as you enroll into your school, make sure that you check out our customizable products. I'm adding more details in the description on it so that you can check those out. And please make sure to share about the love of Jiu-Jitsu in your life. And if you made it this far, type down, I'll try it now. And I'm gonna be sending you a very special free gift that's gonna help you in this first step in your journey. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.